Hi, everybody. It's John from the App Review Zone. It's December 9th, 2016. The end of the year is coming. What does that mean? Lists. Best of. Really cool things from 2016. Blah, blah, blah. Well, here's a list for you. Here's 5 awesome games from 2016. I'm telling you, these games are so awesome. You need to check them out. And I'm going to go over them right now. So the first game we're going to be talking about is Clash Royale. Then we're going to go to Battle Plans, Castle Crush, Titan Brawl, and then Mobile Legends. So let's get started. Clash Royale. This is the first game on my list. It's truly my favorite game of all time. I've played this game so much, I've wondered if I'll ever get bored with it. The answer is no, probably not. Okay, this game is always changing. They're always updating the content, adding new cards. Basically, this is a battle deck game. You get to choose from 3 battle decks. Each one of these cards that's in your battle deck represents a character you can fight with. And if these cards and these characters look familiar, it's because this is a spin-off of the game Clash of Clans. They took the characters from Clash of Clans, put them into this game. This game is more of a one-on-one, mano-a-mano tower defense game where you have to defend your towers and attack the enemy's towers. They have to do the same to you. The cool thing is this is totally PvP. You're not playing against a computer. I mean, there are some training games where you're playing against a computer, but for the most part, you're literally playing against another person. And it's pretty cool. Let's just go over some of the interface, okay? So the shop, there's a card shop where you can buy cards. You can buy treasure chests for gems. You can buy gems for actual money. And then you can buy gold for gems as well. You know, Supercell is really good at marketing and making money. So this is how they make their living. And honestly, this game is good enough where I do not feel bad if I was spending money. I don't really spend much money on this. I think all total I've probably spent about $20 worth of gems, and that's usually during one of their special events when they've got some really crazy offer and it's just kind of over the top worth it. All right. This is the battle deck area, which I've showed you. You got your battle decks at the top, your list of cards at the bottom. We'll get into this. So this is your arena area. So if I tap on this arena, I can scroll down and go all the way back to the beginning. So when you first start, you're in the training camp. And this list of 12 cards is what you can unlock and get when you're in the training camp. As you earn points, you can, from Arena 1, you get these cards. And then Arena 2 after 400, and so on. So you just keep going up in levels and getting more powerful, and you get more and more cards. And like I said, these cards, when I first started playing, not all these cards were in the game. Like this card here, the Tornado. That's just new. They just released that. The Log's been out for a little while, but not that long. The Graveyard, that came out in October. I mean, they're always adding new stuff. This guy, let's see, it says here he is being released in like 14 days. So on. In this new tournament, Arena 9, or this new area, Arena 9, it just got released. They just it's not going to be released for 28 more days. So you see, they're adding more and more things, and it's just really hard to get bored. It's such a great game. Let's see. The battle area. This is where you fight. So if I press the battle button, I would go into a battle. These are your chests, which you win chests when you win battles, and then you can either open them by spending gems, or you can just wait for the time to elapse and open them for free. Let's see. This is your clan chat area. So I'm in the clan Midwest Elite, and these are guys in my clan. If I want to look at the clan, I can click here. I can scroll down. My character's name is Big Daddy, and I am number 8 right now in the clan. You know, people go up and down as you go along. These are just clan chest information, and then you can search for people, friends. These are the different challenges. Okay, so Supercell has started this cool thing where they created these tournament challenges where you can play games, and if you win so many, like 12 games in a row, or not in a row, but if you win 12 before you lose 3, you win the tournament. And as you go along, it gets harder and harder, just like in any other tournament. You have to spend gems to enter tournaments. So the more you spend, the higher the reward. Like, for instance, the Grand Challenge, top prize is 22,000 gold and 1,100 cards total that you would win. So it's definitely worth it. It's fun. It's just another way they keep this game interesting. You can also create your own custom challenges with a code and give it out to your clan members, but that costs a lot more in gems. So overall, I mean, this game is really cool. I'm going to show you a battle that I fought recently. It's easier to just show you a replay of a battle. Let's see. Let's find one I won. Here's one I won. You know, it comes in streaks. You either win a bunch or you lose a bunch. It's kind of up and down. All right. So I'm at the bottom in blue. The enemy is at the top in red. And you can see these are the cards. You get to see 4 cards at a time. So I released archers and then a giant. The whole idea here is you're using your giant as your main form of attack. And he tried to zap my giant, which slows him down. And he's shooting spear chuckers and spear goblins and wizard. So he's going to get a couple shots on their tower. And now his wizard's coming at me. This is at the bottom lower corner. This is my elixir collector. That's a hog rider. They're fast moving. They're kind of a pain. Let's see. I countered that with a mega minion, which is like a tank flying kind of. There's minions. There's mega minions. The mega minions have armor. And this is a musketeer. He's got a gun, a musket. So I'm going to drop my extreme barbarians on him, and they're going to do some damage, hopefully. And this giant and these knights, they're going to do some damage on this tower. I think they're going to take it down. I think this is where this tower goes down. So it has so many hit points, and after the hit points run out, yep, we took it down. So now I'm ahead, 1 tower to none. And I think I end up winning this 1-3 because this push, basically, I used a clone spell, which clones everything. And then that does a lot of damage. And I won the match, 3-0. That's pretty much gameplay. You go back and forth. It's a lot of strategy, how you can put things together. And the better combinations you can put together to surprise your opponent, the more success you'll have. Like I said, you don't always win because there's no perfect deck. They balance this game really well. So you might have a perfect deck against like 3 or 4 people, and then 2 or 3 people will come along and you'll lose 2 or 3 in a row. It's fun, but it's frustrating. So that is Clash Royale. It's the #1 game. It was rated like I think the #1 game in the App Store this year. So I mean, it really is a phenomenal game. But I think we're gonna get out of this and we're gonna go check out Battle Plans. All right, Battle Plans is a real-time strategy game that lets players command troops in real battles. Attack enemy camp by moving your troops around the map in strategic ways to outsmart the enemy. And there's also a campaign mode where players can play and save the lands from the evil skull invaders. So let's take a look at that map. These little skull guys, they are the evil skull invaders. So we're going to attack this camp. All right. There's also a PvP aspect to this game where players can battle each other online. So these guys in orange are my troops. These blue dots are what I want to take over. So if I take over this right here, you see these guys are going to start their defensive plan. This is a strategy that's all been set up in advance. So I'm going to come out to here and see what happens. And then I'm going to delay my attack and I'm going to hit this guy here. let's see. Oh, we're getting attacked from this side, so we want to move these guys back over here because we may need to assist. Okay, I'm probably going to lose this battle, but let's see what happens. All right, so the goal is to take over at least 2 of the 3 dots. So I may win. I thought I was going to lose, but looks like I've got 2. No, I've only got 1. And these guys will probably come and fight me, and I'll probably die. So the time is over. So you basically fight till the time ends. Obviously, defeat. You got to win 2 out of 3. I still got 31 gold for it, but they stopped my raid. Okay, so that's the kind of the gist of how the fighting works in this. You're just basically dragging your troops into one spot, and they go over there. You set up a strategy on defense to defend the towers. So like here, this is my tower. So I can adjust my plan. So now here, so these guys are my defenders. Now I can move them over here. And then I can say, go here to defend. And I can move this guy over to here. Now you see this flag that kind of tells me where my troops are going to go during the fight. And then I can practice it and see if it's going to work. But let's get back to the map. Let's get back to our home base. So this is the home base. In the home base, you got gold mines. And you got your heroes. Each of your heroes controls your squads. Squads have different troops. Right now I've got archers in some and spear guys in another. You have different training areas. And it's all about real-time strategy training. So you basically have to build up your defense in your base, and you set up the defenses to defend your base from invaders. The real-time strategy aspects to this game are what make it fun, and also the PvP. You can mix and match troops to form powerful attacks and defensive combinations. Battle Plans is a great game. It's tons of fun, and it was one of the few games that captured my attention when I took little breaks from Clash Royale. I'm addicted to Clash Royale. I'm telling you right now, that's the game I'm going to be playing until I'm 80. Maybe not, but a while. But I definitely think you should check out Battle Plans. It's definitely worth getting it. Oh, by the way, meet my dog Coda and my other dog Jazz. They like to chime in on the videos as well. But that's Battle Plans, one of my 5 awesome apps for 2016. Third app on my list of awesome apps of 2016 is Castle Crush. If Clash Royale had a baby brother, it would be Castle Crush. And what I mean by that is that usually baby brothers always want to be just like their older brothers. They do a lot of the same things the older brother does, but they do it just a little bit differently. The baby brother is still cool, but he's just a little bit different. And that's how one can compare Clash Royale to Castle Crush. All right. In this game, you build decks, just like in Clash. In this game, your cards cost mana, and in Clash they cost elixir. Let's see here. Okay, yeah. All right. And in this game, you build decks just like in Clash, and in this game, there are characters that do certain things, and in Clash, there are characters that also do certain things. This is my current castle. There's different castles you can get to, just like in Clash. It's very much, I wouldn't call it, I would never call this game a ripoff because the graphics are different, the characters are different. The type of game is very similar. I'm sure that they were influenced by Clash, but it's not. It's a good game on its own, and I think it's a lot of fun. And it's also landscape, so the guys go left and right instead of going forwards and backwards. There's 4 lanes. I believe. No, maybe there's only 2 lanes. Let's see here. Yeah, there's 4 lanes instead of 2, but just one big castle. So the 4 lanes. All right, but again, this is similar. You know, so your guys start to become available over a certain period of time when your mana builds up. And they're sending guys your way, and you're sending guys their way. You can also bomb them as opposed to fireball them. And you're basically playing a game similar to Clash Royale. It's just different characters, different sounds. But the fighting styles are the same. You basically put decks together. And if your decks are better on offense and defense than their decks, and you can knock their tower down before they knock your tower down, you win, just like in Clash. But it's a lot of fun. It's a cool game. I like it a lot. I would definitely, if you get tired of Clash, you want to check it out. Definitely check it out. It's got stuff that's it's a free game, but you can buy things in the store. I'm probably not gonna do so well on this one. I think. Let's see. Maybe I can get enough guys down here to stop this guy's attack. Maybe. Let's see. This is bad news. Ooh, that might work. Yeah, it's hard to play and talk at the same time. But you get the idea. That's why I say it's like it's kind of like Clash Royale's Baby Brother. I don't think the graphics are good, not as good. The gameplay is good, not as good, but it's still cool. I like it a lot. And that is called Castle Crush. It would be my favorite battle deck game if there wasn't a Clash Royale. But there is. But it's really cool. So check it out. It's called Castle Crush. And we're going on to the next app. Okay, now we're going to be moving on to the game Titan Brawl. Now, Titan Brawl, it's kind of also like a battle deck game. It's also somewhat of a strategy game. You can put together different characters. They're called Titans, and you can combine them with troops to attack your enemy. Titans are sort of like a hero in a typical RPG game. The Titans, like heroes, usually have higher powers and more hit points. Titans are basically badass. This game is also in landscape mode. It's not portrait, so I'm not sure why that's a big deal, but you can hold it with one hand, you can play it with two hands. It's up to you. The goal is to defeat the enemy's defenses and take their totem. Now, if you look on this screen here, you see that guy with the big spear or sword. I forgot what his name is. Let's see here. That guy. That's my totem. Okay, and there's a couple different totems you can get, but that's the one you get when you first start. All these guys are my Titans. All right, these are the guys that I send in to attack. Along the top here, you see my name. You see my profile. I could update my profile picture if I wanted. I'm not going to do that right now. At the bottom, you've got your clan area. I don't think I'm in a clan on this game. You can ask your friends to join. These are different things that I have won. This is the same main lobby, the fight screen. These are things that rewards I need to claim. These are rewards I already have. If I drag this onto here, it tells me, all right, I got this and I got, and then I can keep dragging and it'll just collect all these coins and things. And the more of these little cubes that you collect, the more rewards you get and the higher ranking that you get. I'm not going to do all of those. Now, this is like a shop. You can buy these boxes with gems. I have 219. So if I wanted, I could buy a bronze box. I get a free box. If I earn a little more, I can get a gold box. And each of these boxes give you different prizes. Obviously, the higher the box, the better the reward. You can also buy super packs for money. And that's how this company makes their money. And it's how you can increase your power faster. You can buy gems if you want. Again, same principle. So let's go into a fight screen. All right, so this is like the map. Like a lot of these games, they'll have like a RPG aspect where you're going up through this map and you have to accomplish different achievements. So I can claim the reward for the last one I just won. And now I'm going to click Fight. And after a brief loading, I'm going to be fighting against Frosty. This is a PvP thing. So he's got his troops, I got my troops. Now I wait for this little bar, it's like a mana bar to fill up. Now my regular army troop guys come in, and now my Titan is available, and I can pick, since he's got guys attacking me here, I'm going to send my first Titan in to attack his troops and help out my totem. This is like a little turret, if you will. It's not really a totem. All right, and now my guy beat him, now he's going to his totem to attack. The totem also will attack you. So now my second Titan is ready, and I can send him in on this lane. There's 2 lanes. You and your opponent go up back and forth on these lanes. The whole goal is to knock down their totem without getting your totem knocked down. Now my one Titan died, so it's going to respawn in a minute. Oh, and there's different attacks that you can use, like special attacks. So now my guy's coming in. Now I'm going to use his special attack. Now this guy's coming in. Since these guys are really close, I'm going to go to this side, use his special attack. You know, you get the whole idea. You know, and then the whole, you know, the gist of the game is you send in your heroes or your Titans, and then you use their special attacks to attack their totem and the enemy troops. Now here's my big guy. I'm gonna send him, and he's the big like ogre guy with the big giant club, just clubbing people to death. All right, I knocked out their Frosty's totem. I win the game. There you go, victory. And that's it. That's pretty much how the fighting works in this game. The sound in this is really cool. The graphics are great. I definitely think this is a game that if you like these kind of games where you're building decks, putting together different troops, and you're doing like a tower defense where it's one-on-one, you'll really like this game. This is a lot of fun. And if I wasn't playing Clash, I'd probably be playing this game more than anything else. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Titan Brawl, another really great game from 2016. So let's see if, all right, the last game is Mobile Legends. Mobile Legends is a MOBA. And a MOBA, if you don't know what that means, stands for a massively, oh, man. Yeah, I don't care. Let's see. I guess it wants me to do an update. Now, what do you know? This one's updating actually in the game. This is the coolest thing. This is one of the reasons I like this game. It's very well built. Graphics are outstanding. The gameplay is really a lot of fun. And this is another really great game. And I forgot, this is they said, yeah, this is a kind of a, some people call it a ripoff. I don't like to call it ripoff because I think people work really hard in these apps, and I don't really think they're ripping anybody off. But it is very similar to League of Legends or another app I liked called Vainglory. They're both MOBAs, all right? Basically, the goals in a MOBA is you have a base you're defending, and there's multiple troops, multiple guys on your team. On the other side is another base that is defending, and there's guys on their team. Usually it's like 5-on-5. And the whole idea is to take out their base without getting killed too much. And the more you take out, more things you take out and keep yours alive, the more points you get, the more kills you make. Now you can die in a MOBA and you just get respawned and you come right back. It's not the end of your game. But it is, you get sent back to the home base, then you kind of come right out. So you can't really do much good if you're at the home base and everybody's fighting down in the other end of the map. The map is very large. There's a jungle kind of thing in the middle, and your base is on either end. Okay, cool. So now, this is the screen. The update is done. Again, Big Daddy. My name, Big Daddy, was actually taken, so I had to go Big Daddy 8273, which is kind of an inside joke. I can claim my special rewards here. Okay. I don't care about Yahoo messages. Okay. All right. So now you can play matchup mode, human versus AI. I like to play matchup mode. It's kind of fun. But I don't want to do that right now because I'm going to probably not play the whole game. So we're just going to go human versus AI. And that way, if no one's online, you can also play. Okay, let's see. Okay, so it is setting us all up. And I can enter the game. I'm going to choose a hero to battle with. I'm going to choose this panda guy. Okay. Don't know why I chose. Oh, yeah. Okay. You got to choose your equipment. All right. Okay. What's the problem here? Why isn't it working? I don't understand why it's not working. What are we waiting for? Ah, apparently we were just waiting for the network to catch up. Sometimes I get impatient. All right, so I guess network's running a little slow today. That is the one thing about this. Everything's all internet based, so it's all dependent on the network and how quickly it works. Okay, so this is the MOBA. In the upper left-hand corner, you can see the map. In order to go, there's a joystick here. I can move my guy around. These guys are like little things that light up. You can collect, and now you can go any path you want. You can go up the middle. I'm going to go up the middle. These guys are going to the left. Actually, no one's going to the right. I'm going to go to the right because I'm crazy that way. Why not? I'll be a rebel. And, you know, the whole idea is you move your guy into position. All right, there's a guy coming at me. You can see him. And now if I want to fight him, I can just come up and fight. I use my special attack. And the whole idea is to run away when your health is low so they can't get you. And your towers will take them down. There's a regen, but it only regens a little bit. So, you know, he's attacking me again because I stayed too close. The whole idea is you run, you regain some power. He gets shot by some turrets. And then you go back and forth and you try to take him out. So now all right, I think I just took him out. Yeah, I did. So I took him out and I got some XP for it. And every time these things light up, you just tap them and it increases your power during this game itself. The higher power, the better your chances are you're going to win. And these little special attacks then come up and you can use the special attacks to do more damage. It's a time-consuming game. I would say the time of the game, it takes about 10 minutes to play a whole game. It's not a long ordeal, but it is kind of fun and it is entertaining as long as you got time to play. I wouldn't play this if you were going to play something that you want to be in and out really quick. That would be something like Flappy Bird, where it's like bam, one game and you're done. If you got a little time to kill, then this is a cool game. So whatever attack he just did was like a hey come. It was like a thing where it pulled you in because it pulled me in and it hit me. My health went down. That was uncool, dude. But that's pretty much it. The graphics, as you can see, the graphics in this are phenomenal. And the sound on this is really cool. Unfortunately, you can't hear it with my wonderful QuickTime video capture. But if I didn't use this, I'd have to be using a camera to show you. Oh, and there's these little, what do you call them? They're like neutral guys. If you go past them and you don't bug them, like if you don't attack them, they won't attack you. But if you attack them, then they'll attack you. If you accidentally attack them, they'll attack you. So that's the whole plan. And see this? This is one of the enemy's turrets. So I'm deep in their base right now. They don't even know I'm here. Well, they kind of do because they can see me on the map. But if I go in, he's going to start hitting me. So I just took a shot at him. He took me out because my health was really low. It was kind of stupid. But that's the whole point. Now I'm going to, it says resurrecting in 12 seconds. it respawns you back at your home base. And once you're on your home base, actually, if you run back to your home base, it'll recharge your health altogether. So now I'm back. If I want, I can keep playing, but I'm going to pretty much end it here because that's pretty much it. That's called Mobile Legends. Again, it's similar to League of Legends or Vainglory. I like this game a lot. The graphics are great, and it's a very entertaining game. And I highly recommend it. It's another one of those great games from 2016. So, we got Mobile Legends, Titan Brawl, Castle Crush, Battle Plans, and of course, my favorite, Clash Royale. Go out, get them in the App Store. They were 5 of the best games from 2016. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you don't, give it a thumbs down. Please subscribe to our channel. We're doing more videos like this all the time. If there's something you want to see, leave us a comment and let us know. All right, this is John from the App Review Zone, and we will see you next time.